Have you ever reached a moment in your life where you look at yourself and ask, how did I become this version of me? You work more but finish less. You spend time with people but your heart feels empty. You smile in photos but something inside you is quietly collapsing. And at night you stare at the ceiling and whisper, this is not who I used to be. Where did my soul go? If these words touched you, then listen carefully, because this isn't just a story, this is a mirror, and maybe it's reflecting your life too. In a busy city full of noise, deadlines, and dreams, there lived a young man named Adam. Adam wasn't special in a dramatic way. He didn't have superpowers or a perfect life or endless confidence. He was like millions of us. He worked hard, he tried to improve, he wanted to make his family proud, and he wanted to build a future he could smile at. In the beginning, Adam loved his job in a digital marketing company. On his first day, he walked into the office with shining eyes, full of ambition, passion, and energy. He believed work was the road to a better life. He believed effort always leads to success. But life had other plans. At first, the pressure felt normal. Everyone struggles at work, right? He thought, it's fine, I can handle it. But slowly, something inside him began to change. Days became heavier. Tasks grew faster than he could finish them. Emails never stopped, even at night. Every time he completed something, a new task appeared instantly. And every time he achieved a small success, no one celebrated. No one said, well done. It simply became the starting point for even bigger expectations. Adam started losing the spark that once lit his eyes. His passion didn't explode suddenly. It died like a candle running out of wax, a little less bright each day. The worst part? Nobody noticed, not even Adam. He thought he was just tired. He thought it was just one bad week. 1 week became 2, then months, then almost a whole year. Adam wasn't lazy. Adam wasn't weak. Adam was burning out, but he didn't know the name for it yet. This is what burnout looked like for him. Sleep wasn't rest anymore. Food lost its taste. Hobbies stopped bringing joy. Friends stopped hearing from him. Even weekends felt exhausting. He would wake up tired and go to bed even more tired. Every day looked the same. Every day had the same color, gray. Inside his mind, a war was happening. One voice said, you're trying your best. Another voice said, you're failing. You're not good enough. And every scroll on social media made it worse. People traveling, people smiling, people achieving, people living, while he felt like he was slowly disappearing. He started believing lies his mind whispered. Maybe I'm not competent. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe everyone is better than me. Maybe I'm falling behind. Maybe I'm not meant to succeed. Burnout is not just tiredness. Burnout is when your mind stops cheering for you and starts attacking you. And that's exactly what happened to Adam. One Thursday evening, after a long week, Adam was late delivering a project. It wasn't a disaster. It wasn't the end of the world. But his manager scolded him. The words weren't harsh, but Adam had no strength left inside to absorb even gentle criticism. On the bus home, he felt something strange in his chest, like a mix of anxiety, guilt, and overwhelming sadness. He got home, opened his laptop, and tried to continue working. But then, his hands froze. His breathing got faster. His heart raced. His vision blurred. He stared at the screen, unable to move. That was his first panic breakdown. He slowly slid to the floor, put his head between his hands, and cried. He cried because he was tired. He cried because he felt alone. But in the middle of that breakdown, something important happened. For the first time in his life, Adam said the hardest sentence a tired heart can say, I am not okay. After that night, Adam made a decision. He would save himself before he lost himself completely. Here is what he changed. 1, he took 1 hour every day just for himself. No work, no calls, no tasks, just breathing, walking, resting, or doing nothing. 2. He set boundaries. No responding after work hours, no saying yes to everything, no carrying other people's stress. 3. He respected his energy. When he was tired, he rested. When he felt overwhelmed, he paused. 4. He returned to small joys. A warm coffee, a slow walk, music he once loved, watching the sunset, simple things that reminded him he was alive. 5. He talked. He told a friend, "I'm not okay," and hearing, "I'm here for you," felt like someone opened a window inside his chest. He didn't become a new person overnight. He didn't suddenly fix his life. But little by little, he came back to himself. Like a plant that finally gets water again. Like a heart that remembers how to beat softly. 7. The message to you. Adam learned something powerful. You are not a machine. You are not meant to run without stopping. You are human. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to say no. You're allowed to be tired. You're allowed to take a break. You're allowed to ask for help. Burnout is not the end. Burnout is your mind whispering, something needs to change. If you feel like Adam, tired without reason, losing your passion, feeling heavy on the inside but smiling on the outside, you are not weak. You are burned out, and burnout can be healed. This story might be Adam's story, but maybe it's your story too. And maybe today is the beginning of your healing. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt something like Adam felt? Which part of his story sounded the closest to your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments. Someone else might need to hear your words. And if this video touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more stories that speak to the soul.